All right, when you need your grass to look amazing all year round, you call in the Artificial Grass Masters, and that is what the Windmill Winery in Florence, Arizona did. Josh, you know, every time you hear we talk about the home, we talk about, you know, putting down a little bit of grass. And I mean, like usually a home, how many feet do you usually put down? How many
On average, it's roughly about 700 to 1,000 square feet.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So, but as we take a look at these pictures here, this is not a backyard. This is like a lot. What is that right there?
So man, we're doing roughly about 8,400 square feet in that picture right there. That's at the winery. We went out and they do a lot of venues there for weddings, parties, things of that nature. So they wanted to come out and they wanted to have a maintenance-free area to go out and have those venues, and they called us out.
Yeah, and just watching how you guys took out the old dirt, and we were talking about that you guys actually get down enough, you get out the old grass and everything, because you don't want it coming up underneath the new. And since we've been having these monsoon storms coming through, and you've been seeing, you know, grass starting to grow underneath there, and that's what happens when you use someone who is just throwing it down and not talking to the Artificial Grass Masters, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, especially right now because of the monsoon seasons, grass growth is inevitable. And it's always a homeowner's responsibility that you have any grass growth in and around the edges, they have to take care of it. Weed spray, grass killer, whatever the case is. But sometimes if not enough grass is taken out of underneath the grass itself, you'll start getting pillow topping and it'll start pushing the grass up from the bottom. Our promise to the customer is that if that does in fact happen, we'll come back out, peel the grass back, we'll cut it all out, redo the grade, and then lay it back down so it always looks nice.
Yeah. So is this your first big project you guys have done?
Oh,
or
no.
No? You guys have done more, right?
Yeah, no, we do this all the time. So I mean, it's everything from big venues, we'll do sport complexes, we'll do child care facilities, schools, the list goes on and on.
So okay, let's talk the grass. What do we have here? Because is this a different type of grass you can get, or is this just an example?
So these are most of all of our popular grasses that we sell right now. I mean, we have probably about 12 or 15 different grasses that we sell, but these are the most popular here in Arizona. So this one here is most popular just because it looks like desert grass. The ones that most people end up going with is going to be the Summer Breeze Pro or the Viridian Pro. Those are going to be grasses that appeal to people that are like from back east or the Northwest. They like that really green. Plush look.
And I like also too, you're showing off that piece there. Why are you showing that piece off?
Yeah, so this is a pretty crummy looking piece, but here in Arizona, artificial grass is susceptible to singeing. So any kind of rays that bounce off of your windows, cars, doors, even like barbecue grills, it'll create a glare strong enough to where it'll actually melt the grass. And when it melts the grass, often homeowners will call and say, hey, is it covered in my warranty? It's not covered in the warranty. So we encourage homeowners, if they have window glares, get sunscreens. You know, we provide that service as well. Get sunscreens on your house before we put the grass down to protect your investment.
Yeah, and then that's what I like about you. You just said it right there. You come out to talk with them, you take a look before you lay anything down to go over the areas with them. You go, okay, you know what? If you're gonna put the grass here, just take a look right now. The sun hits us at the evening time. You gotta put something on the windows to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
right?
And a lot of times the sun might be here, you know, during the middle of summer, but as the winter comes, it starts moving back down south. And homeowners, and now the new homes are getting built, they'll have windows that are south facing, and they say, okay, well, the sun's right overhead, I got no glare. Well, as that sun starts moving south, it'll bounce off there, and I've had a glare shoot underneath somebody's patio, hit the patio door, and burn the grass all the way at the end of their yard.
Oh my God.
Line right through the middle of it. So those are things to take into consideration, you know?
So, and then let's break the myth here about cooling this off, because some people are like, well, it's so hot, artificial grass is going to be so hot. I have friends who say that, you know what they do? They take literally a hose, really quick, spray it down, and it's just like cool. It does.
It'll cool it off. There's a lot of different products out there. There's a gel beads that you can put in there. You water, they hold the water in so it keeps it fresh. You could douse it down. But more often than not, you're not going to go hang out in the grass when it's 120 degrees outside, just like you wouldn't go walk around on the concrete, right? So, but you know, I've got dogs in the middle of the summer, they'll go lay out on the grass, and it's hot. You know, they really don't fight, they don't run away. I mean, they go lay out right on top of it. So
and cools it off.
Pretty decent product.
Speaking of that with dogs, staining, what happens when they?
We strongly encourage that they use an enzyme.
I know. I can't think of the spray that they.
And what it is it's a urine. It's for urine. So
Yeah.
basically, what it does is it neutralizes all the urine in the product in the grass. That way, it gets rid of that smell. And Simple Green makes a great product for that. There's a lot of other products out there. I encourage homeowners that have dogs to go out and get some. Use it. Small dogs are not usually a big problem. Bigger dogs, we definitely get a lot of phone calls on how to take care of that, and I would definitely suggest that.
There you go. I also just give them a call and get a little sample so your dog can test it out before you go and do the whole backyard, because it's kind of funny. I know friends also too whose dogs are scared of the backyard because of artificial grass for some reason.
Yeah.
And so you always say, come on by, talk to us. Let's, let the dogs get comfortable.
Yeah, I have a lot of homeowners that come by. We have a bunch of mats that are rolled up, and they do that just for that. Like, hey, can I get a small mat? I don't know how my dog's going to respond to it. We give them a small mat. The mat might be like a 3x4 area, and they take it home. Their dog loves it. They end up coming back out and saying, you know what, let's go ahead and move forward. So.
That's why there's a 5-star rating right on that gentleman's arm, right there. There it is. Josh, tell them how they can get a hold of you.
They can go ahead and get a hold of us on our website, artificialgrassmasters.com, or they can call us at our office, 602-730-7003.
Perfect. Josh, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, man.